Hey everybody, we have Victor here from the Nerdy Tribunal. Today we're doing a character breakdown of Hela from the upcoming Thor Ragnarok coming out early November. We do know that Hela will be played by Cate Blanchett in the upcoming movie, and she will be the main villain. Just to kind of go over her comic book history, Hela is the daughter of Loki and a sorceress named Angrboda. I know what you're thinking. How can she be the daughter of Loki when Loki's kind of young and whatnot? So keep in mind, in the comics, the events of Ragnarok, which is basically the destruction of all the Asgardian gods, has been going on for millennia now. So Hela was born from a previous incarnation of Loki. I know it's a little bit convoluted and a little confusing, but technically she is the daughter of Loki, just from many ages ago. So when Hela was born, she was pretty much predicted to kind of create chaos and havoc and destroy all the Asgardian gods. So knowing this, Odin, what he did was banished her to Hell, and basically she was to rule over Hell and another realm that kind of ties into it for eternity. So how that kind of works is she was promised to be ruler of all that are dead, but to kind of prevent her from gaining power and whatnot, Odin made Valhalla, which is where all the dead warriors go. So all the powerful people, all the people of significance will go there, where all the common folk, all the people that are not important or that doesn't do much, they're the one that goes to hell with Hela. So kind of knowing that she was put in this place and to have all these things taken away from her, she's always been kind of rebellious. She has done many things in the comics to kind of gain power. So far not very successful, as you can see, because she is still in charge of Hell, but not of the ruler of Asgard like Odin. She has been known to partner up with a lot of demons like Dormammu and Mephisto. So it kind of ties into the rest of the Marvel's universe in the comics. Most recently, we see her partnering up with Thanos and actually kind of having a bit of something romantic going on there. We know that he's always been kind of infatuated with death, so partnering up and kind of having this romance with Hela kind of ties into how Thanos has always been. So knowing that Hela is of Asgardian background, we do know that she does have your typical Asgardian physiology. She's super strong, more endurable than others. She is known to deal with a lot of Asgardian magic. She has gone toe-to-toe with like Thor and Loki and Odin, so we do know that she is capable of taking them on hands-on. She's not really the most physical, but she can do a bit of hand-to-hand combat if she needs to. And being the ruler of Hell, she has the power of death to her. Basically what I mean by this is she has the powers to touch a regular human being and basically kill them. So like a death touch, as you can say, but only on those that are not of Asgardian background. So common folk and like regular people, yes, she'll kill instantly, not so much to the gods. We also do know that her costume, her wardrobe, has a big factor into her physiology as well. In the comics, she has been seen as half alive, half dead, and basically her wardrobe, like her cowl and her dress, gives her the power to be powerful. If taken away from her, she can be disabled and kind of left powerless. So even a slight touch to her costume or wardrobe can basically revive her back to full power. So from what we know from the trailers and a little bit of information online about Thor Ragnarok, Hela is going to be the main villain. We do know that she is going to be mighty powerful in this movie. We have seen that because of the fact that she is the one that destroys Mjolnir and takes that away from Thor. And we do know how powerful Mjolnir is, so you have to be pretty capable to destroy Mjolnir with just your bare hands. We also seen in the trailers and some clips that she is very capable of fighting hand to hand with a staff, a spear, and a sword. So a little bit more capable in terms of the MCU universe compared to comics. One thing I really love about seeing from the trailers is the fact that they got the costume pretty dead on. I know her headdress or her cowl is a little bit unique with all the horns and everything, but they got it pretty spot on and it looks amazing on the screen. I can't wait to see this in like high def on the big screen because it's gonna look amazing compared to like what they have in the comics, which is pretty amazing already. So in terms of how she ties into like Thor, Odin, Loki, I don't think they're gonna go with her being Loki's daughter. That just seems a little kind of, I guess, seems kind of weird to most people that aren't as dedicated to comics. So that might be a little convoluted and might be confusing for people that are just kind of tuning in, watching on the spot without a lot of history to the comics. There are rumors of how she does tie in. I'm not going to spoil anything. If you want, you can always look it up online. But there is the mention of how she ties into all this with the whole Asgardian part. We do know that she is going to be powerful. She looks amazing from the trailer already as the main villain for Thor Ragnarok. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be great. And I think they chose a great actress in Cate Blanchett to play her. Hopefully that gives you a better idea before going to watch Thor Ragnarok coming in November. Hopefully you'll enjoy as much as I do. Thank you, and yeah, until next time.